Hey everyone. Shit, all of a sudden. Hey babe. Hey boo. I'm sorry baby, I meant to message you earlier and I forgot. I swear to God, if I keep fucking getting nauseous like this, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. I know, go to the doctor, go to the doctor. My bitch ass don't want to go to the doctor. Because as much as I want to know what's wrong with me, I also don't want to fucking know. I'm letting oh, there's 70 of y'all in here now. Hold on, let me grab the box. Let me grab, where the fuck did I put it? I'm so done. Oh, it was beside me. Y'all, why do I feel like this? I hate it, dude. I hate it so fucking bad. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll be right. Also, Lavisa, move! Dingle hopper. I do want to thank a lot of y'all, for real. Like, I'm sorry that it took me a second to, like, actually listen, and I know I'm still not perfect, but, like, I love y'all so much. We're gonna open Happy Mail. Wanna open Happy Mail with me? This is way bigger than I thought it was. Girl, you see the video I posted today? I'm getting my confidence. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to look at it without y'all. I'm so sorry. I just seen a little corner. Y'all, I'm so excited. Y'all have no fucking idea how excited I am right now. Hold on. I'm gonna back y'all up a little bit so that I can, so you can see the, well, a little bit of the whole thing. Okay. Are you ready? Are you really ready? I don't know. Y'all have no clue what it even could be, do you? It's for the boys' dresser. And I bought this with my own fucking money. Actually, with my husband's money. Oh look! Isn't that so cool? Like, I can't wait to use it. No. I really want that funny. Hey, babes. Y'all are not even fucking ready. It's so much better than I even thought it was. Can I just not show y'all? Y'all don't seem excited like I do. Are you excited? Are you sure you're excited? But why? I'm going to send you some lashes, Ponytail. Okay, babes. Awesome. What the fuck, what? But y'all don't seem as excited as I am. Good golly, Miss Molly. Are you ready? Who's ready? 2 of you. There's only 3 of you that are ready. Yo! Look how fucking awesome that would look! I fucking love it. It looks way better than I thought it would. It's thick vinyl too, man. Look at that. It is 5 motherfucking yards of this shit. This long. I think this is 24 inches. Yeah, it's like 20. I'm so glad that okay, so when we went to go order this, I remember I had it on Amazon, but the link, or the one that I had, was out of stock. So I just typed it in over on Google to see if, like, because they didn't have anything that was long enough. I would have like had to do like half and half. So I typed it in on Google and I found this. It's mpcsupply.com. And y'all, like 5 yards of 24 inches. I don't know how many yards are in inches. Hey Siri, how many inches is 5 yards?
5 yards is 180 inches.
So 24 by 180 inches. And it was $30. And I was going to pay $20 for, I think it was 1 yard and it was 12 inches. Bigger ain't always better, but oh Lord, look at this. Yeah, the boys dresser. For what I'm doing here, I'll show you. Sorry, my dog's at my feet. Look, I'm such a catfish, my phone won't even unlock. It's a really fucking good deal. And if anybody wants it, it's mpcsupply.com. mpcsupply.com. And like I said, it's super thick vinyl. Like, I'm excited. I'm so fucking excited. Anyway, sorry. What was I doing? Oh, showing y'all what I'm doing to the boys' dresser. I forgot. Did I send it to him and text him? Nothing. Hubby looks so cute in his little... Look, I got him a Hogwarts hoodie. I love it. Who dis? Looking brand new and fancy. New face, who dis? No, I had in-person meeting today. So I want to try to trick them to make them think that I actually look this put together all the time. I'm sorry, hold on. Where in the frig is the pictures? I guess I did send it to him on WhatsApp. Oh God, now everybody's gonna try to look me up on WhatsApp. I shouldn't have said that, I guess. Dumbers. Okay, I have no idea where it's at. I'll have to go into my Pinterest, I guess. I can't wait until my fucking dentures. Okay, so yesterday I got to look at the wax part of the dentures. Sorry. That's pretty. Look, y'all. Every time. Like, I can't even just get on Pinterest and just look at something because it's always something really awesome right as a log on. Anyway, sorry. Thank I love y'all. Y'all, seriously. I don't know where would I be without you guys. Because y'all be making me feel a hell of a lot better about myself than normal. Anyway, so this is what we're doing to the boys' dresser. The one I was washing off the other day. Why did it do that? Whatever. I have the handles and everything. I contemplated putting the handles on the side like they did, but like, why would I waste that? You can't even see the side of the dresser. So that's the dresser. The only difference is the bottom does not have the face on it because I'm going to use that for like their extra shoes and things. Y'all, this new job, obviously I done told y'all I'm not getting into it like in detail, but I had no fucking idea when I interviewed for it and took it and whatever, that I'm actually gonna be able to be remote like half the time. How fucking awesome. I was doing my training remotely, but I'm so excited. I know, doesn't it look cute? I'm excited about it. That's what I was doing the other day with the dresser. It's actually sitting outside right now because I'm sanding it, but oh god, I feel like shit. But when I found out that it was going to be more, like way more, like I wasn't barely getting enough and it'd be super expensive, not right away, but I think I'm also going to do the bed. Because if any of y'all remember, the bed is one of those that has the drawers on the underneath. So painting it, and then I really don't want to get sick. Hey, love. Oh yeah, absolutely. The only thing I worry about remote and having to possibly make phone calls is, y'all know when, because that's why I've always stayed away from remote jobs, is because it's kind of chaotic around here sometimes. What about it? If what upsets my belly? Yeah, I had to quit drinking fucking lemonade. Oh, it's not. I had an inkling that's what you thought it was, but it's not, unfortunately. I had to stop drinking it. It makes me sad, though. Does anybody know what a logistics manager is? I'm sorry, it's logistics lead, not manager. I don't know, because I got another call today for a logistics position, and it's part-time. Yeah, I know, exactly. A smart job? What's a smart job? Okay. Oh, look! Gina talked, y'all! Gina, did you walk away from your phone when you got into my live the other day? We were really and truly trying to figure out who you were. Because I was like, this person has been here the entire time. Oh, but you said it at the same time! That's funny. Oh, okay, you're good. Like, I was like, who is this person? Like, they were literally like the second one in the chat, and they have not talked. But I seen them, I thought I seen you someplace else the other day, too. So I was like, we were all being like, Gina, can you say something? I was like, I don't remember the name of that skull, but, well, hi. We were just trying to figure out if you were like just here snooping or if you were actual person. Well, not obviously the snoopers are actual people too, but you're good. You're good. Secret stalker. But so since we're getting the extra, or since we did get extra, I thought about doing the bed. But look, like I can do the little outlets too. I don't know. We'll come up with some cool shit for it, huh? Like I'm impressed. I am so fucking impressed. Like that is insanely detailed for vinyl. It looks, does it not look like it's like actual, like rose or whatever it's called? Yeah, baby, the Nerf wall's still, I mean, it's there. It just, I haven't put the things up yet. What was the name? It's mpcsupply.com. Here, hold on. I'll turn it so y'all can take a screenshot. Oop, I hate doing it backwards. There you go. Keep my face out of it. Got it? Got it. MPC. And like I said, like... Oops. Oh my... Alright, I gotta flip it back. I'm sorry. I cannot... Why? Why is that so fucking difficult? You're welcome, babe. But, like, do you see how thick that is? That is crazy thick. I'm not doing anything. Where's my scissors? Oh yeah, I'm so freaking excited. Oh, and by the way, eyelashes, they don't stay for shit. They're still cute though. I just use the other glue on them too. But if you like even barely touch it with your finger, anything, like it's your SOL, it's SOL, whatever the fuck, however that's. Y'all, I'm telling you, like look. That I did the little corner thing. That's me, not that. But look at that, y'all. And it has some pretty awesome stick too. Okay, one thing I can tell you because of the thickness on it, look, if you have to like pull it off and redo it, you need to be super careful about not bending it. Because it puts the little rivet looking things in. If you can, I don't know if y'all can see it on here or not, see? But that's fucking, that will stick like a mother. I'm fucking excited, y'all. If you can't tell. And look, like it literally, you can't rip it. Look, it's like plastic or something. It's not like, well, I don't know. I guess I would have to go see. That is, I got it. I finally got the snap. That's awesome. When are you going to start on what? I've already started on it if you're talking about the dresser. I'm sanding it. And again, I'll say this because somebody else was still, I don't know if they heard what I said yesterday, and I guess I really shouldn't fucking care, but I do so for some stupid reason. It wasn't because it was dirty, like gross, is not the reason I was wearing gloves the other day. I was wearing gloves because I was using a fucking SOS pad and I have sensory issues. Like, I don't even know that I would not use gloves even if I didn't have sensory issues. Like, but for y'all to act like, oh my gosh, it was so gross, she even had to use gloves. Like, why in the fuck do y'all do that? I truly wish I understood. But yes, I love these eyelashes though. Oh, I was about to say, y'all aren't going to be able to see it though. I guess I could post it on this page. I was posting on my other page. I want to see the video that I just did on my other page. And I'll put it on here. Probably. Maybe. We'll see.
That neighbor she grew up with, they were working days and nights, so took her home from school sometimes. One day when she came home, it looked like she saw a ghost. She snuck up to her room to cry, with a lifelong scar to hide. Princess posters. Suddenly she's lifetimes older. She stole the innocence from her before she knew the meaning of the word.
It's off.
Shower steam, still never felt clean as she curls into a ball. Some things you can't wash off. Don't judge me, I got to hide tonight. I got to dance.
That fuck, I feel, why does Jelly have to keep doing that shit to me? Like, I feel that shit so deep in my fucking soul. Just another thing to prove. Yeah, I've showed y'all all my lotion everywhere. Every fucking time, April. Every fucking time. Yeah. I don't know. Probably shouldn't really say this. Give some more people a dumbass idea. But, yeah. I don't know where anybody got even the slightest inkling thinking that I had some type of government assistance that had my kids on it. But that was kind of stupid. Like, that was really stupid for y'all to try to do. Y'all realize the more times y'all cry wolf, like, we seen it firsthand with Lisa. We heard the scanner footage. Oh, it came from TikTok. Don't worry about it. Stop doing that shit. Because somebody's literally going to need help one day and they're going to be like, oh no, they're just trying to piss somebody off. Anyway, sorry. Rant over. I just don't know. I don't get it. Not at all. Y'all, Jelly's new album comes out tomorrow. Anybody else already got it pre-ordered? No, I'm just joking. On Spotify, Apple Music, whatever. I've got to hear the rest of that song. Y'all there? Hello. There's no comments showing up. I know. Y'all. Get out of my chat. Get out. I don't want to hear about what you got to do and I didn't get to. I have to be careful. I did that to somebody the other day and they legitimately thought I was mad. No, not mad. Yeah, So my dentist got sick, so I did that. I'm joking with you, baby. I really am. I'm sorry. I hope you really didn't think that. I was just being stupid. I mean, I was trying to be silly. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, so I went yesterday because my dentist got sick, so I had to reschedule it. I went yesterday. They said 2 weeks, but the next appointment they had was 3 weeks. So that time, I forgot what he said. I don't know. I just want them to be right. That's it. I just want them to be right. Oh, okay. Alright. I just want to make sure. Like I said, somebody was giving away tickets to that. The one that was in Louisville. Is that what you were at? Was it the Louisville one? Or is that this week? I think actually that one may be this week. Thank you. I don't remember what he said. I know that, baby. I can't remember what the name of it is, though. Like, it's got a name, right? That skull? I'm sorry. I really am sorry, love. We were just talking about. We were just talking about the other day how much we can learn from each other. Yeah, they did the sizing and the shade yesterday. As I said yesterday, but you may not have been in here, obviously, if you're asking that. My biggest fear was that I was going to have some big old horse teeth and that I've lost so much bone that, like, it wasn't going to be able to, like, stay up in there. But, like, the dentist even had a hard time popping my top off. So, I may just rip out my whole gums trying to take it out, I guess. Okay, hold on. Oh, you have, like, your grandbaby? Hold on. So your grandchild, right? I'm so sorry. My brother just... Y'all, and I'm sorry, I don't want to take away from what y'all are talking about. And seriously, Gina, if you ever have like a question that just pops up, please do not hesitate to message me, and I will at least do everything that I can to give you my perspective. Obviously, that's going to be different from other addicts as well, but you know, I can only imagine. I thank God every day that my kids don't have to go through that, because they could have easily. Anyway, but y'all remember when the whole $5 question thing happened, right? And we were like trying to pinpoint the voice, and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like I know that voice from somewhere, before we knew actually who it was. Y'all remember that? Carrie does. Do y'all remember? Hi, Gina. How are you, baby? I'm sorry, other Gina. Fight for life. How are you, babes? Anyway, obviously this person had nothing to do with it, but I was racking my head so hard because I thought I had heard that voice, right? Finally, like a week later, I was like, y'all, I found who I was saying, even though we knew that just so y'all know, there is 2 Ginas in here now. That's why I said what I just said. I don't know if the other one will talk, it's going to talk or not, but anyway, regardless. Like, obviously, her voice is, it's like distinctive, right? Most of ours is, if we have any type of accent, whatever, but it's distinctive. And I kept telling y'all that I heard it. I know I've heard it, you know, and I was trying to help. I couldn't remember the woman's name. I was like, she was out in her backyard cutting her grass with a pair of scissors. Like, does anybody? Y'all, she took her life. I came back a week later and I showed y'all, like, clearly this wasn't that person, but y'all tell me, this does sound like her, right? She lost her life to mental illness, either yesterday or the day before. I've been in some pretty dark spaces, but I can't. Hold on, let me find her again. I forgot her name, but she's somebody on here. Hold on, I gotta switch to this account. Hold on. But I don't. Oh God, my heart just hurts so bad. She's not, I mean, she wasn't like young, no. She was, I think she's around my age. They said she was battling like some type of health issues too. Hold on. Let me find it really quick. I've been on Lieutenant Dan TikTok all morning. I'm gonna let y'all hear a better video of her that's not like that.
Hey guys. Just an update. I have my ear, nose, and throat specialist tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Pickup time is at 1:25.
No, we're talking about the whole LR one. And the only reason I'm even bringing it up is because when KR was on there, I kept on being like, oh my gosh, that, I don't think it's her, but that voice sounds familiar. It was because of that. Yeah, you're good, baby. You didn't hear the whole thing that I said, so you're good. But, hold on. I came across her because she was like, she didn't have very much money left or something, and she was asking people for like cheap dinners to make. And then, like I told y'all, I came across her and she was like cutting the grass in her backyard with a pair of scissors. She's being funny about it, but like, you know, somebody said she, yeah.
Hi guys, how you doing?
It's her.
I'm just letting you know I'm still here. I'm just kind of still dealing with my voice off and on. We're not sure what it is. I go.
Somebody said, it says, hold on, let me find it. I'm sorry. Someone say, someone, Butterfly says, rest in peace, puppy monkey baby. I'm sorry, I was not there. Tell your mom I said hi. Tell you I said hi up there. I really did try my best. Godspeed. Yeah, that's what they said.
What happened to 911? What is it? What?
A week or two ago, a TikToker with over 300,000 followers lost her life, and I want to talk about this. She was somebody that I did personally know, and I considered her a friend. I will show some of the videos from her last, couple weeks. But what I want to go over is something that happened to her on this app. This lady was older, and she didn't have it easy. And between being very poor, having mental health issues, along with health issues, it was not easy for her. Came to TikTok to talk about everything and sometimes ask for help. And people were so cruel and mean to her on almost every video that she posted. I don't think people realize how deeply it affects us, because I get trolled on here all the time, and it has put me in tears. It has put me in very bad places. So I just want to say, rest in peace, Shauna. You were a beautiful and amazing human. A couple of videos before her life ended. From my understanding, she did take her life. I know that she had other things going on in her life, but I know that TikTok wasn't a safe place for her, even though she desperately wanted it to be. Please hear me out. I still don't feel any better. Everything is my fault. Always will be. Always has been.
I'm not okay. I'm barely getting by.
A week or two ago, a TikToker.
Why do people continue to do that shit to people? I'll never understand it. Yep. Yeah, I know. So if y'all were in here on my live a couple of days ago when I was in Walmart on live, Mandy had came in, and Mandy made a video saying that, talking about what I told her, that I wore my hair up in the little pigtail space buns, and people like talk shit about it and stuff, and I was like so happy that she wasn't scared to do that and be herself or whatever. She posted a video about it, and now people are attacking her just because she mentioned me in the fucking video. I don't understand. Yeah. Like, again, so people, this is my thing. And again, I don't want to talk about all of it because that's what they want me to do. But, and, the other day, I was sitting in a live that had like 10 people in it, okay? And the lady that was the one, like the host or whatever, go, sissy, she like had sent me the live a couple of times. And so, when I went in there, she immediately put me in a box. And I said, hold on just a second, like I'm doing something. Okay, I'm sorry, I was just looking at it. You're good. Come on. You want to go outside too? Anyway, I was like, I popped in and like her numbers immediately started rising. Hidden actually said she got, yeah. And the reason they did that though is because they didn't know you were like actually one of my people. They almost did it to Candy as well. I said, no, that's my people. Anyway, regardless. And hold on, let me actually, I'm so sorry. Let me do this really quick. I just, you know you didn't do anything wrong. I just don't want the name in the chat. Anyway, so I was just in there talking to them, and we weren't talking about anything really. Well, I lied. They were talking about some stuff that was going on with 2 other creators, okay? It was over the whole body shaming bullshit. Regardless, I spoke my piece. I said what I said. And I did happen to mention the two people that talk about me all the time. Just basically, I was asking them if they were friends with them because I didn't want to say something and like piss some people off, you know? So, I don't know. I was in there for like 30 minutes. Well, okay, again, after the numbers started shooting through the roof, I was like, hold on, guys, I'll be right back. And I just went and switched onto one of my lower accounts. They're still going to follow me, but not as bad. Anyway, in there for like 30, 45 minutes, Husby called, and I hopped off really quick. And then I get back in there, and one of those people that don't like me is in the box, attacking these women for allowing me to be in their box and talking to me like I was a human. Exact words that were used. If you support someone like that, you deserve to get hated on. And the ladies were like, I don't understand this. I don't understand this. Like, you can't tell us who we can be nice to. And I was like, but I don't want y'all to get hate either. And she was like, I know. But they do that, in my opinion, because they don't want me to have a support system. They know anybody that doesn't already deal with the hate and already, like, you know, have to fight for their life regardless. They don't want all that drama being brought to them. So the moment they let me in, because it's not just them that's done it, but the moment they let me into a box and they were not brutally fucking attacking me, people started attacking them for not attacking me. Like, why? Why, as somebody else in recovery, would you want somebody not to have any type of love or support? What happens to people that are trying to fight addiction that ain't got nobody? Would you like to tell me? And then what do you say? Well, it didn't have to be like that. But it did. It did have to be like that because you would not stop going after people that are being supportive of somebody that you don't like, therefore trying to make it to where those people don't want to deal with the drama, so therefore they distance themselves from that person. That person all of a sudden doesn't have a goddamn support system. Obviously that's not me. I have one personally as well, but like, that's no different, in my opinion, than going into LR's live and telling her what that person told her, yesterday. I'll give you $100 to odd with. That's no different. Nope. Can't prove me wrong. I mean, try. But in my opinion, that's the same thing. Why would you want that? Why would you be doing everything in your fucking power to try to push somebody back into that headspace? I'll never understand it. Fucking mean girl mentality. It's disgusting. You know, and then there's the other part of it that your little bestie keeps getting called out for all, and I mean fucking all, of a lot of the same things. Oh, it's different there. Oh, but it's different. Well, she didn't do it maliciously. Can y'all tell me something? And I don't know if you know what I'm talking about or not, and it doesn't matter if you do or not. But in anybody's opinion, put a blue heart if you think it's malicious, or put a pink heart if you don't. Okay? But for somebody to comment on a YouTube video Oh, I guess I shouldn't have called the clinic and educated them, huh? And then also under somebody else's comment that said, I wish that someone could send the people at the clinic this video, them saying, already done, wink, wink. Does that sound malicious to y'all? Thank you, babes. It doesn't sound like you did it out of concern. Like, maybe if you said at the end of that, I really hope she gets the help. I really hope they help her get the help she needs. Or something. But, like, it doesn't sound like you were just trying to be this sweet person. Ocean said, I refuse to answer the fucking question. But yeah, I don't want to get y'all, I shouldn't have even said for y'all to put the hearts or whatever, because that's not what I said that for. I just said that, like, I don't understand. You don't have parts, you're good, baby. How is me, myself, and I? There's a way for me to use voice effects on here, right? Okay. Yeah, right there. Hold on. Where are you? There's my husband. Hold on really quick.
You got the same fucking
Hey, baby.
mindset? They are. They're the exact same. What are you doing?
Hold on really quick. I'll let y'all hear in just a second.
I'll hear these motherfuckers.
You're good. I was talking to Wild, babe. You're good.
Oh, okay. Alright. So, I'm gonna ask you, what have you eaten today?
What have I eaten?
I would prefer
A chicken menu this morning. Why?
That's it? You know what I mean? I'd rather have this. Probably why you keep feeling nauseous because you're not eating.
I don't feel hungry, though.
I wish I had pockets like my camouflage pants.
All the girls are saying Chick-fil-A before I even answered.
And my cigarettes fit my
I'm gonna get up off here, let you get back to your life, honey. I'll call you when I get off.
Alright, baby, I love you.
Alright, I love you too.
That's right.
Bye.
Hold on. Let me... I think the video's on. Oh, nope, here it is. Okay. Let me turn on. I'm changing the voice. If you know who it is, don't say it, okay? Please, just don't say it. I'm begging you. What voice should we use? Chipmunk or robot?
Does that distort my voice enough? I don't know. I guess I really don't fucking care, but whatever. I was a hacker.
Hampton. Next job claim is a hacker, scammer, and thief. True. I used to hack. Back in the early 2000s, I was a hacker. That dirty bitch, I knew it. It was me and some of my friends from Romania, and we did eBay hacking. What we did is people's credit card numbers, order things on eBay, have it delivered to myself or 3 other people here in the U.S., and we would keep what we wanted and sell what we didn't want. And I did that for a long time. Jack Hoff is smashing the board for 4. Officer Bar Brady.
I sound normal now? I didn't either. I don't. Oh, fuck. Oh, that was sound effects. What is, oh, there we go. I found it. I'm sorry.
None. Alright, I'm back now. But yeah, no. I didn't know it either. But I just don't fucking understand. I don't understand. Did you pay them all back? I can't stand it. I can't. I don't care. Talk shit about me all day long, but okay. It is what it is. Yep. Oh, she's suing me, by the way. Because I let y'all listen to a video. Yeah, if I would have played it without the voice effects, you would know who it was too. The video actually is in their voice. You know, just like the thousands of hundreds, I guess I should say, not thousands, of comments and messages and everything. When I say, guess who also did what I did that they're hopping my butt cheeks about? No, she didn't. No, she didn't. She wouldn't do that. She just admitted she did. She didn't know. She had never seen somebody in that state. It doesn't matter, according to you. Thank you, babes. Come on! If you come in... Don't scratch on the door if you don't want to come inside. All I got to say. Anyway. I don't know. Yeah. It's in my reposted videos. It says something about game show or something at the beginning. I think it's like the second or third one down. But you'll be able to hear it exactly that way. Or in their voice. You're good. Yeah, it's... I don't know how many... 2 videos down.
You took your phone out and you called her clinic. I do not like Lisa. I would never put her in that situation.
About me and Billy. About me and Billy. About me and Billy.
No, you're a fucking snitch.
Well, see, that's the thing. All I did was come at her for being wrong for calling Lisa's clinic to get her kicked out.
You don't fucking make a move like that.
Oh, I didn't know she posted that again. Interesting. What, Jamie? It's one thing I can say. I never stole somebody's debit or credit card information. But, you know. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure there'll be an excuse like they were all billionaires or something. I don't know. Something that would make it right. Oh, did y'all see this other stuff we got into? Let me sit right here. Shit. I'm gonna sit y'all up against my watermelon. And again, I don't typically, I've been trying my best to stay away from this shit. But it really fucking aggravated me, pissed me off, however you want to say it, the other day, because they messaged me, because I guess I mentioned something. They messaged me and was talking, and I was like, and again, the whole, it's not her past got brought up. I've already said, I realize that. But she is in control of what she told people. And the report, you know, that good old FOIA, like what they pulled on me, gives a whole different story. I mean, even to the smallest detail of it being a man and not a woman. I mean, a woman and not a man. I said, but you said that you spoke to the widow. A widow is a female. She was like, well, maybe I misspoke. Because I never said it was a man. Was his wife cheating on him with a female? Because that's what you said. Did the wife maliciously call because she knew that it would cause a fight? And she was outside in her car? Because that's what you said. Sorry, the report just screams way different circumstances. It is what it is, I guess. And I'm sure it's going to come out that never happened. I don't, best of my knowledge, I don't think that she ever got arrested for something like that. But in my fucking opinion, that makes it worse that you were acting like you did something that you didn't do. I don't like something about I've been to jail blah amount of times for fights over dumber shit than that or something. I don't know. Don't quote me on that because I don't remember exactly how that was said. But did you go listen to the actual video? Not what I posted? Hey, baby. Or what I just played? Get up. Go, boys. I mean, yeah. If you only knew, right? But again, can't talk about it. I can't wait until I can, though. But okay. Every motherfucking addict on this app has said that they did some really awful shit that they wish they could take back during addiction. Every fucking one of them. As I said a couple of days ago, someone, that I'm not going to say her name, has stated multiple times that she still don't know everything that she's done because it hurt her child so much that her child won't talk to her about it. Okay. You know, like, I don't know. I don't know why every other addict that I hear talk about this shit can say, oh, I did blah, 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 blah. And everybody's like, well, forgive yourself. You were in addiction. But not Victoria. Not Victoria. Got it. Rules don't apply to Victoria. Okay. I'm sorry, the rules only apply to Victoria. I don't know. I truly don't. But it is what it is. Yeah, a lot of dumb shit. Yeah, I mean, you know, to tell you the God's honest truth, the one thing that they keep bringing up is allegedly, and they're saying it's in the FOIA report. I don't know, because guess what? I didn't fucking read the FOIA report. But people are stating that, I gave the officer false information or whatever, trying to say I was my child. I don't remember that. But maybe, because somebody else told me that possibly this is why I don't firsthand remember that. But like, obviously, I would have made up a lie in addiction for whatever happened, right? Maybe I'd said it so many times I really thought that that's what happened because I didn't remember what happened. I don't know. Have no fucking idea. I've been told so many times, I had so many conversations. I don't remember. I don't remember a damn bit of it. Clearly, I wasn't in the best state when I was in jail 11 times in less than 2 years. Well, you don't take accountability. What do I not take accountability for? And also, the whole, because I've been looking into that really, because it was bothering me, the whole talking in circles thing. Like, I didn't know what that meant. But clearly, they don't know what it means either, because when I said, yeah, like whatever, that's not how they try to describe what talking. When they say I'm talking in circles, they say I avoid the subject. But the definition or whatever of talking in circles is that you are vague about it. I fucking have to be vague about it. Hey, Gallant. How are you, love? But, again, go back to that. I said that somebody did something, and they're not actively using, but they didn't even remember making 3 comments. Oh, I finally remembered. But I was in active addiction. I'm supposed to remember every fucking detail. But what I can tell y'all is, like, it says some of my charges say I think it says theft by deception / cold checks. They're not cold checks. It's shoplifting. That's what I said. I have to be vague. Yeah. I don't remember everything either, but it sounds like something I would do. I usually take responsibility for it. Even if it's... I don't know exactly what you're meaning. What do you mean, Silent? Yeah. But no, and they say that all day, every day too. She's not under no gag order. Like, how in the fuck do y'all know? Are you the fly? Did Lisa send Mr. Buzzy to land on the wall, come back and tell you what was said in the courtroom that you aren't fucking in? Because if I do remember, the exact message that particular person sent to me was, how do you know? Were you here in 19 whatever? I mean, you weren't here for none of my shit either. So, like, out. I don't know. Not scamming for Lisa at all. Y'all don't have to, obviously, if it gets out of hand, y'all can mute and block, but just leave them be right now for a second. Yeah, I didn't understand what you were saying. I'm sorry. I know that I don't owe anybody an answer. Like, I get that. That's not... Eating crow? Yeah. You were scamming... Oh, were. I'm sorry. Yes, I did help Lisa for a fucking week. Not from May to August or whatever the fuck somebody said. A week. And you want to know how many other... Is anybody attacking the person that the phone call just... The phone call just came out with? Because in that phone call, it sure the fuck sounds to me like that lady let her use her lift. Now, because she wanted to be nice, she wanted to help. Her husband even explains in the text messages that, you know, she's sick and she's lost family members and yada, yada, yada. But, like, why? No, I've tried to figure it out, too. A lot of people called me. It's not KA. I didn't mean to say the initials. It's not my friend. The person on the call was? Oh shit, what? I'm confused, Rachel. Oh, okay. You're good. So I got them kind of confused the other day. I thought, because somebody said that the call was a transcript, so for some reason when I seen the text messages come out, I thought it was a transcript of the phone conversation. But then later on I found out, no, it's two different things. That the text are recent. I don't know. All I can tell you is I know for a fact it was most likely true in the fact that that is exactly what she fucking does to people about trying to. But I don't care if you're at 2% and you're going into the MRI. I need money now. It's time sensitive. That's her favorite. It's time sensitive. It's time sensitive. Yeah, I get that now. I'm sorry. I didn't either, Lee. What? They want the numbers she has. What do you... Oh! I got what you're saying. Like the numbers as far as the accounts. Absolutely silently. I don't know. Did I say something that made you think that I was trying to lie about something? I don't know. I haven't watched the lives live, while they're happening in a while. I thought, just my hypothesis, I would say, I thought that the Mimi that was in here a couple of days ago, that I said I don't think she's well. I thought that that person was the one that also purchased the accounts because they talk a lot the same. But if that person is going through chemo and stuff, that would actually make a little bit of sense, because that's a pretty potent thing, and it fucks up your mind and shit. So I don't know. I have no earthly idea. Oh, I'm sorry, silently. That's not... I didn't mean it like that. I guess I should elaborate more. But no, that's not what I mean. I just wanted to understand, because a lot of the same people that went, not even me, but went after my friend for doing basically the exact same thing that is being said on the text messages, it just doesn't make any sense to me why people went after her, and then you turn around and it's almost the exact same fucking thing being done with somebody else, but they, they're sticking up for her. And by no means, I don't want anybody to get hated on, but it's just, yeah. That's what came to my mind when I first heard it. But and again, that's just my hypothesis or whatever. I don't know that to be fact. That's what I thought. It sounds like the same person, like the way that they say things and the weird shit that they say. I've said that since the jump, because a certain friend that I have on this app accused me of being that person at one point, or at least I knew who it was. And I'm like, I had no fucking idea what you're talking about, because I didn't even know. And then when I went to go look, I had a text from that person. You deflect everything. You do by saying other people have done the same thing. Okay, cool. That's your opinion. I was legitimately asking a question. Again, I don't want anybody to be gone after. Nobody. It's not right. It's, well, okay, sorry. I'm not going to say it's not right. That's not fucking true, though. Hold on. Where did I put my fucking phone? Actually, let me see if she can come in here real quick. Oh, there she is. Hold on. Okay, so, again, I know that. I done said that. I get that. Everybody has a different, what they think would work, right? As I said the other day in my chat, all of my girls on here that helped me, yes, through active addiction. I know, I'm not going to lose hope. Until she's 6 feet under, I'm not going to try to lose hope on, hopefully, she will figure this shit out. Anyway. Yeah. You're saying why you looked at different than what others have done. I don't know what you're talking about. No, I don't, Cindy. No, I don't. See, that's another thing. Y'all get stuck. Y'all get stuck weeks ago? I have not been talking about Lisa hardly at all. I've talked a few things about myself and what was being done. But that's it. I hate that. But anyway, I don't know if Spitfire's going to come in here. But I do want y'all to hear this really quick. I'm sorry. You keep saying that over and over. Because this came off of another subject. But again, you don't have to be in here. I have the right to speak about anything, even if it didn't fucking involve me. But what we are speaking about right now involves me. Because my dumb ass put myself in it. But it involves me. What the fuck? I do not know what's going on. Why these animals keep barking. Move, Hadley. Back. What now? Come on, Gracie. Come on. Neighbor's mowing the damn yard. So she's out there barking at them. Anyway. Yep, can't stop, won't stop. I don't know how that fucking thing goes. Carrie, sorry. No, it's Cindy, I'm sorry. Again, you don't have to be in here. Not at all, boo-boo. Not at all. Oh, yeah. I wasn't talking about Lisa, except for it came off of a different subject. If the others, there's only one other I've heard about. What are you talking about, Rachel, baby? Oh, I told you the big part of why people act is because you're not in actual addiction like they are. Okay, but then what about the other ones? And I mean, again, I don't want anybody to get hate. It's just curiosity to why this situation is different from this situation. Oh my fucking God. What we're not going to do is come after people that are just trying to have a decent fucking conversation in my chat. That's not what we're not going to do. But here, I'm going to play this for you really quick. I don't know if
oh, my bad. I mean, you're right.
That's right.
Girl, just stop. I'm not arguing, I'm playing.
Do you ever miss being a bad girl?
You say what he's talking about is not even feasible, and people who have gotten to that point are not going to sit here.
oh my goodness, where is this?
You don't. This is my. This.
Are you still going?
So I have a brand new roll of toilet paper right here. So there was one time that people really. So I linked an article for you.
Hold on, I'm sorry.
You're gonna piss off a lot.
This right here. So
I think you might be on the wrong.
Hold on really quick, I'm sorry.
I really do. Okay.
Oh yeah, you're good. I'm sorry, baby. Right, okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I thought that's what you meant, but yeah. But it's not just two people. Like, it really isn't. There is so many. So many. And obviously, I don't know if they're in addiction or not in addiction, but I mean, most of the ones that I've spoke to have never been in addiction. But they have family members that have. I know, it's whatever. It doesn't matter. Let them just sit there and be pissy. I truly do not give a fuck now.
So if you're a person, knock knock. I'm truly like at. Oh, did I get enough?
Okay, hold on.
Oh, just hear me out for a minute. Everything that you said.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is what happened.
You know, there were so many kind, positive comments.
So this person comments on this lady's video and they say, people should quit giving her money, but please, please, please Do not stop praying for her. She needs our prayers, but not our money. If you're not praying for her, please do prayer chains, okay? And again, oh, hold on, she may be in here now. Hey, Spitfire. So I wanted to see if you would be willing to kind of help me explain why the whole, you should never give an addict money is. I always fuck it up. I know you've been at this way longer than I have. And again, I'm not saying that, oh, give her all the monies for everybody else other than Spitfire. But Spitfire and a lot of people like herself, they do explain how that's a thing that isn't always the worst option. As I had explained to Spitfire before, thank you, babe. Before all this crap, I worried. I kept saying, I worried what was going to happen when the money stopped. But I'm going to allow Spitfire to talk to you. Thank you, baby.
So, the way I explain it, and I'm sure just your favorite villain's going to be screen recording this. Hey, babe, how you doing? This is a safe hustle, the way I explain it to people. And some people don't like to hear that. But I would much rather see somebody on here asking for money on TikTok than be out there putting themselves in harm's way. Whether that be hooking up with some strange man or putting others in harm's way. And that's just the reality of it.
So yeah, like I explained to Spitfire, and I know a lot of you don't know, the very first time that I sent Lisa the $30 that I sent her, I had literally the night before had heard a lady on SS's live stating that she was close with her and telling her sisters, or at least one of them, that she was doing activities, adult activities to get what she wanted now because the money had slowed down.
Yeah.
Whether it's true or not, but that scares me.
It does. I mean, and I don't think a lot of these people. Sorry, I'm doing my outreach work. I'm trying not to get hit.
Please be careful.
A lot of these people, I don't think, have spent any time out on. Yeah, it is her problem, though. But at the same time, do you not understand substance use disorder? And how
she's not the only one that thinks this. There's a lot that they get freaking attacked when they say something,
Yeah, and it's people that don't understand substance use disorder. Hey, when I get back home, I'll jump back in here.
All right, love. Yeah, be careful.
Yeah, I'm not paying attention, and I've got almost like these people can't drive around here. But yeah, I'm carrying a box full of supplies, and yeah, I'll jump back in here when I get home. I'm almost there.
All right.
All right.
So Spitfire will be back here in just a second. But, and again, I would not send her money again. I wouldn't. But I just wanted to be able to show y'all a different perspective. Okay. I know you do, Rachel. And again, I didn't want her to come in here to say, oh, I'm right, y'all are wrong. Because I'm new to all this. And I am just now realizing that way more. Do you believe in harm reduction? there was an ER nurse on here that said when people finally realize, and for some people it works, the tough love works for some people, but when people realize that it is so much more of a effective thing to meet an addict where they're at opposed to where you want them to be. I don't know. Again, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. But that's, she does. And harm reduction that's not though. Think of, okay. And again, this is just thoughts out loud. Okay. I'm not saying this is how I think things should go or
So here's my thing.
I'm just saying, I'm speaking out loud and hopefully we can have a respectful conversation. But when it comes to harm reduction, we as a harm reduction society hand out Narcan, rigs, that kind of stuff, right? Why? Can you answer me why you believe that that's a good thing? Hold on. That's what I'm getting at. Hold on really quick. And again, this is not how I believe, especially not now after that. It's just a different perspective. Like, not the same thing doesn't always, just like teaching a child. The same thing to teach this one child, they could catch on just like that. But then the other way, just different shit works. Yeah. Okay. Yes, absolutely. But would you not also agree that them having a safe place to get the money instead of going out with a John and then John getting mad and unaliving her, or breaking into somebody's house, or just anything? She's not, if the money just fucking stops one day, she's not going to just lay there and take it. We see that. She's pacing up and down the fucking road. Lie after lie after lie. And I don't believe that she should be getting money right now. Again, when I first gave her something with that mindset that I just said about the sleeping with somebody, I didn't even realize how long her thing had been. So I'm sure, I am 1,000,000% sure everything has probably been tried at this point. But it was just, I don't know. It's just a different perspective, and that's all I wanted. I just wanted y'all to be able to hear. Yeah, you're right, Heather, you're right. I was the same way, Rachel. Giving her a safe way to get the substance would be the harm reduction, not purchasing it for her. You're right, Rachel. Absolutely. I mean, because the sarcastic asshole in me be like, okay, she's out there doing favors for a dime, like, at least she's working to get it for herself. Like, that's what I'm saying. I have mixed feelings about all of it. That's why I wanted to talk it out with everybody. True. Exactly, that's her job. But then you could also, no, because it's a lie. I was about to say, you could also like contradict that and say, well, her begging on TikTok could also be considered a job. But I mean, she's lying. You don't really, I don't know. Right. At least you would have to get up out of the bed and work for it. I know, that's why I changed what I was saying. That's what I said I was about to say, but then I was like, no, she's lying. So, like, if she was just coming on here saying, I just need money for whatever I need money for, and she wasn't saying food, ride, what the fuck ever, that maybe we could go the job route with TikTok then, but that's why I said never mind. Nobody needs to depend on. But, Rachel, what about, Matt? Okay. Alright. Thanks, babe. Hold on. Now, and please, I know that y'all could be so passionate about how you believe and stuff like that, but please don't try to attack this lady, okay? Really? But okay, but then again, like I just said that the other day in chat, because I seen like in some states, if you have just a personal use, it's not a crime. They literally don't even take you to jail in some places. Hell, in some places, where was that one thing from, harm reduction? You would probably know what I was talking about.
Hold on. Where have cops stopped using it on frequent flyers? Because that's not true at all. Are you talking about Narcan?
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah, they tried to pass that, I believe, in Massachusetts, and that was like 12 years ago. Yeah, they no. And if there's a state that is trying to do that, I mean, advocate against it, because you can Narcan a person 100 times, and that 100 time might be that time that person decides to get their shit together. You know what I mean? I'll Narcan a person. Oh, well then, I think you're a bad human.
But like,
I think you're a bad human.
Okay, but hold on, because that, in my opinion, and y'all know how I am with like, scenarios or whatever, but like, does that mean that if you know this man has really bad diabetes and, he's had to have the ambulance pick him up because he kept eating cheeseburgers or something?
Yes. So nobody should respond to a person that, is in a possible diabetic coma because they ate one too many, Debbie cakes. Like, that's just ridiculous.
I mean, it can though. We can't. It is a. I mean, obviously, it's not the severity of it, but like a diabetic not following what he should be doing, that and became a frequent flyer. How would that be not the same thing?
A frequent, and I hate that term, frequent flyer. Like that's just so stigmatizing. I mean, people don't understand Narcan. Yeah, it can save a cat. It can save your animal. It can save a child. Like it. That whole debate.
A man with diabetes.
Massachusetts, that's not true either. Addiction first has nothing to do with the substance. Addiction is a potential outcome, but not a guaranteed outcome. A person can choose to use a substance, right? But there's no guarantee that that person will become addicted to that substance. You can be addicted to porn. You can be addicted to skydiving. You can be addicted to coloring. So it's a potential outcome, but not a guaranteed outcome. Only 11.3% of people become addicted to a substance. Absolutely, I do. Absolutely, I do.
I would sit there and not Narcan somebody just because I know they were listening yesterday.
So, Rachel, you could sit there and you could walk past somebody that's dying and just say, oh, well, you know what? That's on you, dude. I don't understand that.
So again, so if somebody that doesn't choose to evacuate from an evacuation zone, okay, seeing how the hurricanes are such a big thing, does that mean that because they didn't choose to evacuate last time or the time before and the time before that, and they just so happen to do it again, but they should be the last one everybody saves?
Pretty much.
Safe? Like, that's what I'm saying. That's how I don't understand it. Yeah.
Exactly,
Yes,
Jess. Exactly. Doesn't matter. Like, I just Narcaned an 18-year-old boy a couple weeks ago. His mom told me he had been Narcaned numerous times. And the way that, you know, he was treated by, like, you know, hospital, the staff and all that. Now he is in the MAP program. And he's thriving. That's not true. Nobody, and that word clean. People who use drugs, they were never dirty. We were never dirty. People who use drugs are not dirty. That is such a stigmatizing word. That puts.
Where do you live?
Shame on them cops. Yeah, dependence. Yeah, there's a huge difference between addiction and dependency.
What if, y'all, like, okay, so as far as the frequent flyer thing, what if, yes, they kept using and needing Narcan, but this time, it was like pure accident. They asked their friend for a Tylenol and they gave them a press.
Every day is the same.
HYRO, you know, and it happened to have F in it. Like,
Rachel, apparently you're not hearing the words coming out of my mouth. I have been Narcan 4 times. And I sit here today with almost 3 years. I take that back. There's been people that's been Narcan 50 times and they've got 12 years under their belt. There's many people. Human lives are not disposable. So that's what you're pretty much saying, is that human lives are disposable and that we should just give up hope on everybody. And that's just, no, that's just a bad take.
Yeah, like I said, what if this is the one time, yes, they were trying to get better or whatever, and this was the one time that they didn't actually mean to take that substance. Like, then you're just going to sit there and watch them demise because you thought they were doing it to themselves. That's the only reason I'm asking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me. What if it was your child? Would you be saying that if it was your child? Would you be saying that if it was your child? And before you say, oh, it can never be my child, never say never. I came from a good childhood. A good childhood. And
I did too, on the other side.
My brother went off to be in the Coast Guard. I took a different route. Substance use disorder, it stems from trauma, untreated grief, undiagnosed mental health. There's so many things that play into it.
What? We're talking about an online addict. Y'all keep... What?
You don't even make any sense. Are you okay? What about her? What about her? I don't understand why people get so invested in other people's lives.
Yes, that's correct.
Like, I've never in my life seen grown adults get so invested in somebody's life. And as I was stating before, I would much rather see a person on here asking for money, being honest, instead of lying, having to lie about what they need the money for. I'd rather have somebody come to me and say, hey, I'm unwell and I need to get well.
Like the lady did the other day. That walked up to, I don't know if you even know that. There's a lady that walked up at the end of Lisa's live that said, how much do you need today? And she said something about $750. She was like, baby, I'm a fiend too. Like, are you okay? Do you need a hit? Like, I'm glad she ended the live there, but like that's what she's meaning.
I'm not invested. No, I'm just a good human. That's what I am.
Yeah, there's any churches lives that Narcan been or bad treatment.
Yeah, she has to lie because of what everybody's done to her. She shouldn't have to lie.
Like I told y'all, I felt like shit that I lied, but I knew what it was going to happen. I mean, you'll see. Like, I'm not active. And people are still fucking viciously attacking me and saying that I'm not clean. That I'm not sober.
You're a good human, too. Just don't support active addicts. Got it. Okay.
But the active addict will become the addict in recovery at one point, or they're going to end up in the ground. One way or another, there's still, if they are above ground, there's still hope.
Yeah, as long as there's life in them, there's still hope. So, what, I don't want to botch her name up.
A waste of resources to, again, what if that's the one time that they actually didn't do it on purpose? I mean, obviously, no one typically odds on purpose, but like, what if that was the one time that they were trying to get better or whatever? Like, could you imagine going up to their husband to tell him, oh, well, people out in the backyard walking through the
I'm taking my gun back. No.
I seen that we Narcaned her 10 times the past 2 weeks, so I just didn't waste any more Narcan. And the husband goes, hold on, wait, what?
Guys?
She went to whatever clinic yesterday or whatever, you know, like that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
I don't either, girl. I don't
right. It's not your problem.
I truly don't. I'll Narcan somebody 100 times if need be. As long as there's still life in them.
You better be careful what you say.
She seems hopelessly. Yeah. People have literally sucked the humanity out of that girl. Yes, she's gotten on here and done what she's done, and I am not condoning some of her actions by any means. However, like, the way people have came at her and taunted her, like, there's a whole grown-ass man on here that made a video and said that he's proud of the fact that he looks forward to getting off work to send her money and take it back from her just to see her freak out. Like, that's what people are doing. People that get on here and make videos about other people that are struggling at their lowest moment have no substance to their body.
Well, this whole conversation, just so you know, Spitfire, this whole conversation kind of started over the fact that a lot of people, and I adore Rachel. So, like Rachel said the other day that she thinks, I hope that's okay that I did that, Rachel. I'm sorry. But that she thinks the reason people are doing, because I say, like, I'm not the only one that's done this, and this. but she said she feels like it's being done to me and not like somebody like KR, which has been helping Lisa for
You also been leaving smoke bomb here. Those little paintballs.
that she's also inactive, so I should have a clear mindset. But I mean,
But you can't enable some people are going to use regardless. And that word, I'll claim that term all day long. If you want to call me an enabler, call me an enabler.
I've told them several times too. I would not be here right now if it was not for some of these women sending me money through my shit.
That very substance that somebody is using just might be saving their life. And people getting on here and, you know, like I said, asking for money, begging for money, whatever you want to call it. It's much better than them going out and, I don't know, kicking your doors in, robbing you, or potentially putting somebody else in harm's way, little kids, or hooking up with strange men. And I don't know if any of y'all have ever spent any time out on the streets. It's not pretty. It is not pretty. I thought that I could thug it out on the streets. I let this house, you know, with my middle fingers up in the air, telling my husband just to F off and all that stuff. And I thought the grass was greener on the other side. And boy, oh boy, it wasn't. Like, there are things that I seen and heard out there that my ears and eyes will never be able to ever unhear and unsee. It is not pretty out there, and I don't wish that life on anybody. So that's why I continue to do what I do, and I will forever do what I do. The one thing that has not been practiced with Lisa is harm reduction. That is the one thing.
When I actually talked to my own counselor about that situation, because obviously I wanted to understand it more. But she kind of explained it to me like, basically at some point Matt becomes part of the harm reduction. Like it's not a solution, it's harm reduction. Because, you know, so many people, like, that's what they do. I don't know.
When they'll learn their lesson. When they learn their lesson, our illicit supply is so bad right now. Like, we don't have any heroin left. We have zero heroin left. It is all illicit fentanyl. And now we have xylazine in our supply. We have metatonidone in our supply. And if you don't know what those two things are, they're both animal grade tranquilizers. And those things to come off of, like, there was a woman that got put in jail because when Kensington done their sweep, this woman died in jail coming off of these things.
That's what I was about to say. So I don't know how to say your name, whatever. Anyway, as we're talking about all of this, and, you know, Spitfire even got onto me because I called the clinic, and I've been talking to her about that. But like, going to jail could be very, very bad.
Her tolerance will go down if she goes. Like, that's the thing. Everybody wants her to be a criminal. That's what people want. They want her to be a criminal. And the thing is, you can't force somebody into recovery. If they're not ready, it's not going to stick. And clearly, she's not ready. She has to be sick and tired of being sick and tired. She has to want it. So, say she goes to jail for 30 days or whatever. She's going to white knuckle it. And then the chances of her coming out of jail and returning to use are very high. And then her tolerance will be down, and she'll go to think that she can use that same amount. And yeah, the outcome's not going to be good.
You talk about the bad things that you've done in addiction. Why not let others suffer too? What do you mean by that?
Why not? Nobody should have to suffer. Nobody should have to.
I mean, I'm sorry, Rachel, but like, that doesn't, cutting her off does not mean rock bottom.
No, rock bottom nowadays is people's death. That rock bottom and tough love bullshit is so archaic and so harmful in so many ways. Like nowadays, like I explained, our illicit supply, rock bottom is somebody's death.
What's your rock bottom? I can't talk about it. But that's what, so a lot of y'all don't know this, and
meet people. Heather, you keep saying someone has to suffer so they will change.
That's not true.
Okay,
Though. That's not true. Death sentence.
Keeping the humanity alive in somebody and not giving up hope. If people that utilize harm reduction services, needle exchange, like I pass out clean, points, I pass out Narcan, I pass out testing strips. People that utilize harm reduction, it's not required to change. Who says that? You say that? Where does it say that?
What I was going to say just a second ago is, so you said what would make them hit rock bottom. And again, like what I was just saying about jail, a lot of you do not know this, but one of the times that I had been arrested, obviously I had to go. I was going through some severe withdrawal, and I had to be put in isolation because I was like throwing up and everything, right? All of a sudden, my heart or my chest starts hurting so bad. I don't know if none of y'all if you haven't been to jail before, just to explain, like, they absolutely do not take you to the hospital, like ER, unless there's like no other option. Like, you have to be on the door of bye-bye town, okay? I had to be picked up because I was in AFib from withdrawal.
Absolutely. Like, nobody, like, meeting people where they are and keeping the humanity alive inside of them. People, like, as I was saying, when you utilize harm reduction service, they're 5 times more likely to enter recovery because they're not being policed, they're not being surveilled, they're not being forced to comply, they're not being forced to hit rock bottom. You're meeting them where they are.
Yeah, Heather, though, but honey, if 9 times out of 10, and I've said that too, but 9 times out of 10, if they are forced, like, because we're all trying to make her hit rock bottom, that it's, even if she does go get better for a week or 2, how many times did her family say she's been to rehab? Like, that doesn't mean that is their rock bottom, because most of the time they're going to get out, they're going to get better, they're going to show you, oh, look at me, and as soon as they think about it, they're going to go straight back. It has to be like, and unfortunately it took me quite a while, but there has to be a point that you are just completely freaking done with everything, or most of the time it's not going to stick. Okay, Victoria, why did you quit using then? If you agree with harm reduction / honest, what do you mean, babe? Why did I quit? I mean, I never had to use harm reduction. I never even used a test strip. But again, if you know what my DOC is, like, you would understand that, I guess. Something happened that made you quit. I mean, I'm stupid because obviously, but like the stuff with my family and what everybody doesn't realize, I know I've said it a couple of times, but everybody's like, no, you chose that over your family because it took you so long, but it didn't. It scared me because every single time I went, I didn't know we had a dome clinic. All I knew was about sub, right? And every time they put me on subs, I went straight into precipitated withdrawal, which is what I was terrified of. So that scared me straight back in. Like, how am I going to do this without getting sick? I don't want to get sick. Like, I don't, yeah. And I was done way before I was done. But when I found the clinic, like, I said it was my missing puzzle piece. I finally could be better. And another, like, way of showing that first time, that 10 days back in May, that was the first time I went to jail, like on Matt, okay? And I swear to God, I think I almost psyched myself into withdrawal symptoms because I laid there waiting for it to start. And I was terrified. Like, my anxiety was through the roof because I just knew it's going to start. It's going to start. But it never could.
Rachel says she doesn't consider Matt harm reduction. Why not? So if you use illicit fentanyl and you go to the methadone clinic and you're put on methadone or Suboxone, isn't that much safer than using illicit fentanyl? SAMHSA, if you look up SAMHSA, it says different. It'll tell you different. SAMHSA will tell you completely different. So this is your opinion, Rachel.
But how, I'm trying to just understand what you're meaning because, like, how is it not harm reduction? Do you think that people can just, like, I don't know, taper themselves off of that? I don't know. I don't know how to say it. So Matt isn't, you see it, yes, it is, but a lot of times that's not always the case of what actually happens. Like, basically, the only way I can say is...
Thank you for coming.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Feel free to jump in the box if you like.
I'm sorry. Oh, taking the what I take, like, it lessens the effect. It lessens the euphoria of. Unfortunately, on what I'm on, you could still go do all the other stuff. It's not going to, like, hurt you. I mean, well, not hurt you, but it's not going to off you, and except for benzo. But on the other stuff, it sends you into withdrawal. If you use while on that. So I don't understand how it would.
You say your mom's on subs, she's addicted to subs. Like, is she robbing, stealing, lying, all of that?
Is she taking it as prescribed?
I mean, because there's a difference between addiction and dependency.
Yeah.
Like, I take Suboxone. Okay, well, she's buying diverted subs. That doesn't mean that she's addicted to them. Some people don't have access to... Well, here's the thing with Suboxone. You can take... Suboxone has a ceiling effect. So you can take... Like
harm reduction's not just clean rigs, baby.
No, harm reduction is
like testing strips, ways to melt your stuff down. Narcan is also harm reduction. Like, there is a lot more to it than just rigs.
Yeah, there's way more to it than that. It's Narcan, it's testing strips, it's not judging people. It's, giving people their bodily autonomy.
Yeah, just like Hidden said, buying it off the streets is not a MAT program.
No, so it's not, but it's also, it can be considered a form of harm reduction. I don't have a problem with somebody buying diverted subs. I'd much rather see a person buying subs off the streets than using our illicit supply. And I will die on that hill.
Then how does she have
if she's overusing the subs has a ceiling effect. They quit working after a certain point. The receptors are full at a certain point. So, like, a full-size grown adult cannot overdose on Suboxone alone.
I don't know. Like,
I mean, what would you rather her buy Suboxone off the street, or would you rather her, you know, use our unsafe illicit supply? I mean,
any medication that is being taken as prescribed. So, like most of y'all know, my first dealer was my doctor. Okay, and just for a lack of being able to say it different, but once I started using, hold on,
did someone just report me?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to bounce then, and I'll come back in because I'm not going to lose my account because somebody in here wants to be an asshole.
You're good, love.
All right. I'll be in the comments.
All right. Sorry. People do change. What? Hold on. I'm sorry, I was reading that. Addiction is associated with behavior. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say. So, taking your medication as prescribed is not addiction. That is dependency. Why did it do it again? You're not even. It just gave me another thing about you, but you're not even in the box. You must have got reported twice. Anyway, Heather, yeah. Absolutely two different things. But, so that's what I was saying. So if the person is overusing and then having to go to the streets and purchase, that is not a MAT program. That's not what I am talking about being harm reduction. Oh, yeah. Absolutely, yeah, no, it shouldn't be. I'm sorry, y'all. Right. And I get that. I get that. Like, you know, I don't know how to say that, but it's alright. The only thing I'm saying is, at the end of the day, giving her a few dollars so that you can sit here and hope and pray that she actually goes and gets that cheeseburger. I can't sit here and say please do it, but I wouldn't attack somebody for doing it, if that makes sense. But, honey, okay, so that's the thing. You know, a lot of people, that's what they say. Oh, just buy her that, like that then. But, you know that she also could use that, go sell it to the guy down the street, or her dealer could call her and be like, I want a pizza, blah, blah, blah. She could get somebody to order that pizza, and he's just going to give her the things in return, like that. So again, anything, giving her. Okay, so this is the biggest way I can explain, especially from what shit that I've done. That motherfucker. It's got my hair hanging from it. Anyway, anything that saves her money, in my opinion, is no different than giving her money. Nothing. Giving her a ride so she doesn't, well, I don't want to have to use her because she wouldn't have the money, whatever. But, say, for instance, when I was inactive, and I said this the other day, I can 100% stand here and tell you I used what people sent me for the things that I was talking about. But because such and such sent me $300 for the electric bill, that then freed up my money that I would have paid that electric bill with. You see what I mean? So, again, anything is the equivalent of giving her money. Okay, but helping her get money from others in this is this. Yeah, you're right. I'm not. I don't know why you would think I'm declining or saying that's not true. Yeah. That's why trap houses go without electricity. Because regardless, at the end of the day, that substance is most of the time more important than any other fucking thing. Any other thing. She's still in here. She's in the chat. But again, y'all, it wasn't something I wanted to just argue with anybody about. I wanted to have a two-sided conversation because I feel like we all learn off of other people, and at the end of the day, like, no one has the answers, or there would be no people suffering from addiction. If your way worked and it was flawless, it'd be good, right? If my way worked and it was flawless, but again, different things. I gave the analogy about the kid learning how to read. Just because my child learned how to read at 5, that doesn't mean what I did to help him learn how to read will work even for your 10-year-old that still can't read. You get what I'm saying? Different things. Yeah, it's not a lie. I mean, a lot of addicts go into self-preservation mode, and we'll do. That's why I said the money stops on the app. She gonna find it some way. Until she makes that decision to go get better, ain't nothing's going to work. Now, it is, the harder it gets to get that substance, but then you look at the unaliving rate and what else would she be doing to get it? I can't even complete a sentence. Why, babe? What happened? That's what I was trying to get across is it's not that I'm comparing it. I'm not saying it's the equivalency like in the severity. I'm just giving other things that sounds like the same thing to me, mostly to help myself understand. That's on her. But it's also, that's on the person that decided to give her the money. I mean, I think we all can sit here and agree 9 times out of 10, almost everybody knows exactly what that money's going to. Right? So, at the end of the day, just like all those things that she could do if the money stopped is on her, it's on whoever the person is that's giving her money. I don't know. I just don't feel like there can be a right or a wrong other than telling her to unalive herself, telling her that you wish that she would odd, that you would give her money to odd. At the end of the day, none of us know what will and won't work. I know, Gina. Do you know how many, so that's brought to my mind too, Gina. Do you know how many people, I gotta go get that crap out of my car, damn it, beat themselves up every single day because their loved one called and asked for $20 and they said no, or they didn't answer the phone, or they gave them an excuse and they happened to get it some way, and then, watch out, Reese, move back, and they didn't get to see them tomorrow. They blame that shit on themselves. Like, I don't know. I told y'all too, tough love didn't work for me. You didn't want to fucking help me? Good riddance. Like, I felt personally attacked. I believe the biggest thing that helped me was people that were being honest with me. Like, I know you're not okay. Don't sit here and fucking lie to me type shit. But I will send you the $10. Please use it for what I sent it for. But once I send it, it's yours, not mine. It's out of my hands. I cannot, it's no longer my money. I gave it to you for this reason. If you don't use it for that reason, it's not on me type thing. I'm ignoring my mother's text to be in this conversation. I love it. It's not on people. I don't understand what you're saying, Rachel. My mom was my biggest thing. Yep. That's what I was trying to say a second ago. Like, anybody that like tried to cut me off, I did not give a fuck. Like, okay, bye then. Like, I don't know. I really, like I said, I can sit here and sit here and say 100%. Come on this side of things, I really and truly feel like the people that actually still helped me, but was honest with me, didn't act like, a lot of times when we talk to addicts, we try to act like we don't know what we know, I did that with Lisa. I don't know why, but whatever. Yeah, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't. It is so fucking amazing to not have to like instantly wake up and be like, how am I going to do this today? You said if Lisa does something else, it's on her and the people. I know, I was just giving a perspective. Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't know if any of the girls are in here, but they seen me not out on live. They seen me literally take my fucking shirt off on live because I did not know what in the fuck I was doing. But I can't even her eat. Addicts have bills. I mean, again, at the end of the day, if they only have the money for their DOC, and my tire looks empty. But they got sent the money for the bill. They're most likely not going to pay that bill. But I don't know. Again, it's uncharted territory. When I first started talking to Lisa, I had no earthly idea how long it had been. But I don't know. I wanted to try my best to get close to her, to show her that she was worth getting better. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Kelville. It is. Could you imagine? I hate that. Just like I told that one dumbass the other day, like, no one can hate me more than I hate myself. No one can be as embarrassed for me or anything as I am for myself. I wish I could take it back. Unfortunately, I can't. When I can finally come out with my story, I for some reason I feel like y'all are gonna be shocked, and maybe not. Maybe you're not gonna be shocked, but I do believe y'all are going to be. Okay. Right? Like, oh yeah, I've got them fooled. Got them fooled. But that plays along with the fact what I just said about when you're talking to one and you just kind of act like you don't know what you know, yeah? I know. Oh my God, stop, Hadley. No one can take away from me the progress that I've made. They very much can make it harder, but I don't know. I've already said to y'all, like, I know now that I approached the Lisa thing completely in the wrong way. I know that. I came out the door swinging. I knew how much better I felt, and I just wanted that for her. That's it. But unfortunately, everybody was right. Better than me had tried, and it didn't. I don't know. I truly hope that one day, when she is on the other side of things, I can message her and be like, I tried to tell you you were worth it. But the way it's looking, we may not get to that side. I hate that too. So fucking bad. What? Girl, I said that same fucking thing. And it made, I don't know, why did it make me feel like icky that when I tried to show people that the other day on the live, I was like, oh my gosh, y'all, I look so fucking sick right here. And people were like, oh, you're so beautiful. And I'm like, why did that make me feel sick? Like, the fuck do you mean? Oh my gosh, why will this not stand up? It hates me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just going to have to sit y'all down for a second. What happened? You know what? That's the same thing. Like, I truly, most of y'all, well, I know a lot of people think Nathan knew what was going on with me. And although he probably had an idea, just like me convincing myself that I was masking it or whatever, I feel like he convinced himself that he knew there was a problem, but he didn't think it was as big as it was, type thing. And, I mean, blinded by love, is that what we're going to call it? I don't know. It's an insane feeling. Because looking back, like, how in the fuck did anybody put up with me? Because it's awful. But that's why I made that post a couple days ago that said, I'm sorry, y'all. I'll read my comments in just a second. I'm trying my best to get this laid down. Hadley, yours is right there, babes. Are you going to switch again? Anyway, you know, I truly believe that he just kind of talked himself into thinking, oh, it was something else. I was telling the truth, this, that, or the other. And I do. I kick myself so hard because I know that if I would have opened up to him, he would have helped me. But even when I went to that clinic that first time, the Suboxone clinic, I didn't tell nobody. I seriously thought I had him fooled enough. I thought I had my own fucking husband fooled enough that I could hide going into recovery too. And that was proof that I wasn't ready. To me anyway, that was proof. No, girl, there was no way that shit was hard to spot from me. Because you know how, like, they say, if you see somebody every day, like, you don't notice the changes, opposed to, like Lisa's mom, for instance. Remember? Why didn't no one tell me? And the husband was like, what do you mean? Like, I don't see nothing. That type thing. Like, I feel like that's like tenfold for an addict. Because there is a drastic change, and a drastic change very fast. I showed y'all that.
True to yourself, so what you gotta take.
Y'all, if you hold on, let me go into this other page. If you are in recovery and you have not found this guy yet, he is having meetings on TikTok. It's crazy. That's what I'm about to show you. I'm sorry. I got sidetracked. I was reading. Where'd you go? Spitfire. What did I do? Hold on. He's changing so fucking around. Son of a...
You can ask any question.
I forgot the name, damn it. I know he's locked right now. But I'm not adding to this account. Oh no, I think I added him to my Hate Me account. Anyway, I'll show you in just a second. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I know, he's crazy around here. Okay, this is him. It's DB Junior.
Because here it's like different in Nebraska, you know, in Nebraska
this is his page. DB Junior 89. And he is having, like, you can go up, you can share your story.
I don't know, and with
all that kind of stuff.
Like, I found out that my dad had.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to gatekeep it because I wanted to be able to possibly go over there and nobody follow me. But I've already got that planned out. I have a troll account that we're getting up to at least enough for me to get in a box. And I'm going to use the voice changer. Which multiple people do, so I didn't just out myself. I know. He is... I think he said he's like, when I found him, I think he was 90 days into recovery. My head hurts. I love these eyelashes. They're so great. I love them. Everybody left. Spitfire ran everybody off. And again, I just want everybody to know I truly it's not that that's how I believe. I feel like maybe I'm too early into this to have a good set, and I see both sides of the aisle. One thing, I will. So, hold on, I'll tell you that, too. What was I about to say? I said one thing. Oh, so what I was gonna say is, when, I don't know if everybody remembers, but I had a friend that, well, I'm still technically friends with her. I kind of lost touch when I found out she was Ivy, but anyway, she called me one day, and my husband, and she asked if we could give her a ride to the health department. She needed to be, she wanted to get STD checked, right? And we're like, okay, cool, whatever, like, we'll take you. And because I think I had to go to the bathroom, I don't remember. I walked in, and it said something about Pokey exchange. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, I knew it was a thing. Absolutely knew it was a thing. But I did not know it was a thing in my town. Like, when I pictured that, I pictured, you know, Baltimore and all the big places that have the way badder problem, which is bullshit, but whatever. Did y'all know, at least in my state, I don't know how it is in, everywhere, but if you get pulled over with, they give you a Sharps container, okay? If you get pulled over with said container, you're not going to get a paraphernalia charge. You can even, as long as you put that in there, you can even have 2 personal shots and not get in trouble. What? And I said the other day, I never knew this was a fucking thing. Stop. But you know that they are giving pre-packaged shit? Hold on.
Today I'd like to talk about...
I saw this comment. I wanted to address it real quick. It says Xanax bars and a...
Oh, don't be saying all that, Preston. Oh.
I should know better. But no. I'd rather die than go sick.
What? Not today, Heffa. Oh, is it somebody that's in here? I'm sorry. I am too. I can't imagine. Something. I don't know. It's pretty crazy to me. Like, oh, that was another thing I was gonna say. Shit. Oh, so when I was scrolling through TikTok the other day, I seen a video by UFV, okay? And she was attacking, basically, strongly wording a message to somebody because somebody put a comment under one of her comments that was made on a video that said, I didn't know that this is what you stood for. I cannot stand people that do this kind of shit to addicts. I'm unfollowing you. That person made a video being like, what the fuck did you do that on my page for, basically? I just seen the name. I didn't even know who it was, or whatever. They were sticking up for me, though. And I went into that man's live, but I got booted out on one of my troll pages. So I went in on my main account and I was like, can a mod message me? Because I wanted to tell them, hey, look, I'm gonna do this. Like, can I come in there without anybody saying who it is? And the mod that responded to me was Spitfire. I didn't know who she was, but she was also the person that stuck up for me over in that person's comments. That's why she said what she said about in the beginning. Like when she first got in there, she was like, such and such will probably record this high. Yeah, that's why it was just really, I don't know. It seemed like it was a sign to me. Because, again, I didn't know her, and she was sticking up for me, and then she just so happened to be a mod on that live. I wish y'all understood what that sound does to my fucking sensory processing. Just the word that. So stupid. What the fuck? Anyway. Okay, here we go. No. Where? Oh yeah, and also in those big cities, they have sharps containers in their fucking parks, y'all. Hadley, no ma'am. You literally have your own goddamn bunk bed. Go lay on your bed. You tear up the couch anymore, you're going to be in a hell of a shape. No. Bad girl. Why do you do that every time? Y'all, she whimpers. Every time I say bad girl, she goes... every time. Like, she's like pissed off. I'm trying to find this for y'all and I can't fucking find it. Oh, nope, that's a testing strip. Nope, that. Anyway, they come in like little, oh, hold on. Nope. Nope. I seen it just the other fucking day. Was it on Spitfire's page, maybe? I don't know. Hello, how are you? I ran everybody off talking about harm reduction. I do appreciate everybody that, like, had an actual conversation with me. Just got off work. Awesome. I don't know, is she...
So hey, remember...
I'm trying to find it, y'all, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's like pre-packaged. math and rack and rowing. I don't know if it's in the States or something else, but like that was just crazy.
So this is such a straw man argument.
I'm just like,
but the reason I pulled Spitfire in here is because she did a video the other day talking about in her overnight boxes that has harm reduction supplies in it, sometimes she puts money in it. That's why I wanted her to be able to explain like that standpoint.
guys, look at this.
Oh, anybody that like is donating to the hurricane victims, a big thing that somebody just said, and it makes so much sense why I didn't think of that sooner, but wagons for moms, preferably the ones with the big wheels, because, or even like the cart things, right? Because a lot of the times they can't drive their cars because of the bridges and shit. Also, like wraps and carriers and all that, especially for younger babies. I don't know why that was not something I thought about, but come on. What did you WTF about that? What the fuck? How did I don't know, dude. I have no freaking clue. I'm doing good, babe. How are you? You just missed a very emotional debate. Did y'all hear Jelly's new song though? Oh my gosh, it's killing me. Like, although it wasn't like an older man, my mom trusted this person's mom to make sure that she was keeping an eye on things when I was hurt. Because his mom would just drop us off and leave again. But I don't know, it's hard.
That neighbor she grew up with, they were working days and nights, so took her home from school sometimes. One day when she came home, it looked like she saw a ghost. She snuck up to her room to cry, with a lifelong scar to Young enough for princess posters, suddenly she's lifetimes older. She stole the innocence from her before she knew the meaning of the word.
I gotta redo the end, it's off.
Still never felt clean as she curls into a ball. Some things you can't wash off.
Y'all, are you on the fucking wait list for that to drop into Apple Music tomorrow? My bitch ass is. Like, oh, like my gut. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. He is, like, who knew that somebody could write songs that would just hit home for so many fucking people? But apparently that's about his wife It's from what I understand. Hold on, let me get the dog. Why are you barking again? Hoopity hoopity boo. Get the fuck on somewhere, boo. Go. Y'all, I don't know just yet what I'm gonna do. Obviously, I need to ask for permission if I change what I'm gonna do. But most of y'all know that we got 2 things. I think, yeah, for O, they accidentally got two women purchased it at the same time for us or whatever. She told me to, well, I messaged them both, but she told me to sell it and just get him something different. But I've seriously thought about possibly just sending it to another mommy that could make use of it. Especially since it was a donation to me. Like, I don't know. That way of eating fucking watermelon is the most superior way. It is. Make me some little watermelon popsicles. I don't know. But yeah, if I do decide to give it away, I don't know, I have to come up with a way to make it fair, I guess. What was I doing? Oh shit. But who the hell knows, baby? Who the hell knows? Alright, y'all. I'm gonna hop off for just a second. I gotta plug in my tablet. I may be back for a little bit to talk to y'all while hubby gets home. He's calling, but I'll be back. Bye, y'all.